Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. Today, we're going to be talking about some of the most recent news in the NFL. As it was recently reported by Bleacher Report, that the New England Patriots are the favorites to sign not only DeAndre Hopkins, but Dalvin Cook as well, which would be absolutely crazy if the New England Patriots landed those two guys. I mean, talk about an offseason for the Patriots if they would be able to land these two guys in free agents and free agency signings, as they've already improved the offense a little bit in picking up Juju Smith-Schuster and also, adding in number one, getting rid of Matt Patricia and then adding in Bill O'Brien. Their offense, you can tell it's going to be improved just a tiny bit with adding in Juju and also getting rid of Patricia and adding in Bill O'Brien. Now, to add in these two guys into the offense would be crazy. The only thing I really think is look at their schedule. They have a hard schedule looking at their schedule. A lot of matchups against good teams. You got a lot of hard games too. The Eagles is week 1, week 2 the Dolphins, which that is Sunday Night Football. Then the Jets week 3, the Cowboys week 4, Saints week 5, Raiders week 6, and then where's the bye? Bills. Then the Bills is week 7, the Dolphins again week 8, then the Commanders, which that's not that hard of a game. The next week, then the Colts, not a hard game. Giants, Chargers, Steelers, Chiefs. I think in between the Steelers and Chiefs is their bye. Broncos, Bills, Jets. This Patriots team have a hard schedule throughout the year. And to improve their offense, adding in DeAndre Hopkins and Dalvin Cooks alongside Mac Jones, Rahammer Stevenson, and then also Juju Smith-Schuster. As the wideouts, you have D-Hop, Juju Smith-Schuster, Devontae Parker, your running backs. You got Stevenson and Dalvin Cook, and they also have Pierce Strong as well. And what am I missing? That's really it for the offense. I mean, tight ends. Oh, Mike Gesicki as well. That Patriots offense would be really improved. They've already improved adding in Mike Gesicki, Juju Smith-Schuster, Bill O'Brien, and getting rid of Matt Patricia, which is a huge part to them. And to add in D-Hop and Dalvin Cook, 2 Pro Bowlers. Dalvin Cook had a great season with the Vikings this year. Hopkins had I think near 1,000 yards and only played 9 or 8 games. These two guys are really good players, and to add them on a team that is already pretty solid, and honestly, I don't know how many games this Patriots team could win with their current roster. They have a solid defense. They have a solid offense. They actually have a really good defense. The defense is not the problem. I just think the offense was able to stand by last year. They didn't have that. They had a little bit of a hard schedule, but not that hard of a schedule. They were able to go. I think where the Patriots go 8-9 last year. They weren't in the playoffs. I don't think. No, they weren't in the playoffs. I'm not too sure. No, I don't think they didn't make it to the playoffs. They were just short, I believe. I think it was the last game they needed to beat the Bills or something, and something else needed. They went I think they went 8-9 last season. Yeah, they went 8-9 last season. So they went 8-9 last season, and now have a way much harder schedule. Have improved, yes, a little bit. I don't know. I think to add in some more weapons like DeAndre Hopkins and Dalvin Cook, and especially when you're the favorites to sign them, you have the cap space to make that happen. DeAndre Hopkins is, what the reports have been is that he's willing to move on with his troubles with Bill O'Brien from Houston. This Patriots team, if they are able to add in Dalvin Cook and DeAndre Hopkins, would be a dangerous team. I mean, I don't know how good they would be due to their hard schedule, and I don't really, you don't know what's going to happen farther down the road in the season, but you gotta starting off. Number one, their defense is just insane. Their defense is insane, but then you look at the offense after that, an improved offense of getting rid of Matt Patricia. If you look at some of the losses and some of the the additions in the of the team, they did lose that running back to the Bills. I believe he signed with the Bills. What was his name? I can't think of his name. God help me. But he signed. I think he signed with the Bills or someone. I can't remember his name for anything. But they lost that running back, and then they also lost Jacoby Myers to the Raiders. And then And so those were the key departures to their offense. So those were kind of the parts of the offense that that they lost, that hurt their team. But then they added in way more. They got, I think, honestly, in my opinion, getting rid of Matt Patricia is an addition to the offense. And then another addition is adding in Bill O'Brien, who's an offensive genius in his history with Alabama and with the Texans was really good. And I think he was with Missouri or something. He was with somebody in college football before he got hired by the Texans. And besides, he was in my opinion, as a Texans fan, Bill O'Brien was a good coach, but was a crappy GM. He made some terrible coaching decisions as a head coach, but Bill O'Brien is not going to be the head coach for the New England Patriots. He is the offensive coordinator. So they've improved with the offensive coordinator. They've added in Juju Smith-Schuster, who had a great season with the Chiefs last year. They've added in Mike Gesicki. I think Stevenson's going to have a better year. Their offense has improved a little bit this year, or actually pretty, I think their offense is way better than it was last year. And then to add in maybe 2 Pro Bowlers and D-Hop and Dalvin Cook, that would be scary for the Patriots. You guys have your thoughts on the 2 potential signings? That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.